Forewarning, this episode was recorded on Cinco de Mayo. We are not drunk, I swear.
Hey, did you know humans eat more bananas than monkeys? But I've never
Yeah.
seen a human eat a monkey. A human eat a monkey?
Hi, I'm Billy.
And I'm Jimmy.
We are the Vulcan Skull of podcasting, and we want to welcome you to the numbskullery that is the Zeotoheropod podcast.
Where creators and fans come together to share their love of their fandoms.
Welcome to this episode of Zeo to Hero, where, as Jim said before he puts this in, throw Q back to what you just said. We are not drunk on the Cinco de Mayo.
Forewarning, this episode was recorded on Cinco de Mayo. We are not drunk, I swear. Cinco de Mayo? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I am always joined by our lovely co-host Jim, the only man with the face that would make onions cry. You know.
Hey, that only happened twice, and there's only one place where it's recorded at.
So one recorded incident of you making an onion cry. Okay.
There's one. The garlic laughed at me, and I told it to shut up. Like, you shut up, garlic.
Yeah, shut up. But
They're like, you need paprika in your life. And I'm like, no, I don't.
yeah. I know it's gonna be a sad episode, as you will just have to listen to me and Jim ramble on again.
It's not a sad episode. It's only
Come
sad
on.
if you think it is. So today we do
Yes.
want to talk about something that showed up earlier this week. It's like Monday this week that showed up
I
on
believe so. It
the
started.
third.
Yes, the third. I believe it was the third. Yeah, and it was basically we saw this thing on Twitter. It was hashtag I love Power Rangers, and
we thought we'd talk about it because
thought we talk about it ourselves because we were big, huge nerds.
Yep, huge nerds. Yeah.
Yeah. And we just kind of wanted to go over like what that meant for us, and
we want to talk about the things that make us so happy.
Yeah.
So happy.
Man. So what do you think, Jam?
Oh, I think a lot of things, but
Well, yes.
I do want to confirm that we did get the Wild Force Blue Ranger as a Lightning Collection figure.
Yes.
We called that one, and there's even a cool video on YouTube with us calling it. Yeah. The one right before we got mad about Hasbro not announcing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd hate to say that we didn't. I wouldn't say we called it. We kind of speculated off of other people's discoveries.
Well, that, and apparently there's a Lost Galaxy Blue.
Uh-huh.
Which are the ones?
Dino
Thunder Yellow. And who else? Oh, it's supposed to be the Black Ranger of the Shield, but this time it's a shield that's different.
Well, we also got was it Wild Force Green?
No, we're getting Lost Galaxy Green.
Oh, that's right. Boy, I am not here tonight.
Lost Galaxy Green.
Lost Galaxy Green, and then a version of Adam.
MMPR Black, yeah.
MMPR Black is Adam with Extinguisher, but what does Extinguisher
I
mean?
think it's Operation Overdrive. The shield he got in Operation Overdrive.
Yeah. Do you think that the Extinguisher could be a name for Defender vest?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is because, they had like extinguishers and stuff in Operation Overdrive. Like, if it's Operation Overdrive, I'll be thoroughly impressed because I didn't think they're going to come up with anything for that for a while.
Well, if you think there's a season 2, there's an extinguisher that Zach uses, but the thing is, it's Zach. Maybe they're going to re-release Adam with just MMPR Black with an Adam head, probably a fixed head, like a fixed helmet. And the extinguisher Zach used just to have it on there, and because there's no power axe included. But then again, well, he had a power axe in once Ranger, always Ranger.
Yeah, he had a power axe. Yeah,
he had a power axe.
He used it to break open the ground because that was so cool.
That was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and little people know that axe is actually a guitar.
It really is. Yeah, I never realized that until someone pointed it
Guitar,
out.
axe, and blaster. The triple threat.
He's so cool.
He is so cool.
Yeah.
The coolest.
So it's actually pretty cool that they actually dropped Wild Force Blue with the hashtag I love Power Rangers from a Twitter user that actually made it up. And
Wait, so like
cool.
Hasbro reached out to him and like sent him the picture to put up?
No. Hasbro actually dropped it, the Power Rangers, with his hashtag in the picture.
Oh, that must have blew up his Twitter account. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it did. Yeah, probably did. Had to.
And did we get a confirmation for Lightning Collection Power Ranger? Oh, another Tommy, metallic armor Tommy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about confirmation, but this store in Singapore listed pre-order, and this store is also known for like getting in waves or like one-off releases super early. So somebody saw a leaked listing for a metallic white MMPR.
Okay, cool.
So they don't know how accurate it is, but this store is known for it.
All right. Well,
so we'll
wicked
see.
Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go to a quick break real fast, and we'll come back and we'll get to the sappy stuff.
Yeah.
Break time. Break time. If you like old and new movies and everything else in between, because we know there's current movies too. Check out Ben on his TikTok at
Benjamin 2004.
And Ben's a proud partner of Z2H and the Z2H Network, or the Zeo to Hero Network for all you fans out there. Check out Ben on his Baker Ranger Movie Talks. Found anywhere you find your podcast. All right. Back to the show.
Yeah, don't do that head pop. For people that are listening, this guy is doing some weird head bobbing, and I know he's going to feel it in the morning because he's over 30 years old.
I'm not going to wake up in the morning, guys. You think I'm going to go to bed? Not a chance.
Yeah. Sweet release. So, as we dive into this, what is the what PR means to us?
Yes, what PR means to us. And I'm going to quiz you, not really quiz you, but I'm going to ask you stuff, and you're going to ask me stuff, and then we're going to get into deep philosophical questions, or we're going to be all sad and stuff at the end of this segment.
Sounds great. Got the tissues ready.
All right. Not those tissues, get the other ones.
So, what?
Let me ask you this.
No, let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this
No,
then.
let me ask you this then.
Let me ask you this then.
Oh, no way, buddy.
Oh, contraire derriere.
All right. What does PR mean to us? The Power
Rangers. What does PR mean to you, Billy?
No,
Billy,
what does PR?
No. What does Power Rangers mean to you?
Listen here.
I don't need to listen here. I'm asking you questions.
No, I'm asking you the question.
We're going to fight this the entire segment.
For real. So what does it mean to me?
Yes.
So, I guess, man, I don't know. It's odd because we caught it as it aired.
Yeah, so we were like the target audience for PR.
We were the target audience for it. I remember growing up watching it, and it was always something to look forward to. And
it's a show our parents let us watch.
Yeah, pretty much. You know,
couldn't watch Simpsons, couldn't watch Family Guy. We could watch Power Rangers though.
We sure could.
And Rugrats.
And I don't know. It's a stroll down memory lane to see this. That it's basically what we look forward to watching every day from school and Saturdays, and it was pretty fun. And we actually got to dress up for them for Halloween's, and
that was cool. We got to be Zeo Rangers for Halloween one year.
We got to be Zeo Rangers once.
Oh, Billy's gone. He'll be back here in a second.
All right, so what does Power Rangers mean to me?
Yes, Billy, what does Power Rangers mean to you?
Well, I wouldn't say just Power Rangers. I would say the whole thing and overall. But as a kid, Power Rangers meant a lot to us because it was I would say it was a binding binding ordeal for us. Like that's what grew us together. That's what
Brought us back
grew up,
together as brothers.
and
That was kind of cool.
as mortal enemies.
Oh yeah,
Bloodthirst and all that stuff.
I'm not saying it was violence, but
there was a lot of broken windows from us
just saying.
hi-yahing and throwing rocks.
Dodge this! Ow!
So, as a lot of people are just not very fortunate. Me and Jim grew up really on the, I don't know what you would want to say, the very poor side.
And we were not economically profitable.
Yes. So Power Ranger was one of our escapes that we got to see
for us, yeah.
And a lot of people are thrown into recreational sports or to occupy. Well, Power Rangers occupied our time along with other shows too, alongside Power Rangers,
like X-Men,
yes,
Spider-Man.
So that's what
VR
really got
Troopers.
us into it. Well, got me into it, and then later on we kind of split away from Power Rangers, and I can still remember it too. It was about junior high, and because at that point it was
we lost cable. That's what it was. We lost cable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and so we kind of split off from there, and that was yeah.
And we were actually more active into outside sports too. So we got into baseball and football, and
that's you, sir. I started reading
Boy
books.
Scouts. We were in the Boy Scouts too, so we had a lot of time occupied.
Well, we were occupied with other things.
Yes, so that's what that was, and then about after high school, we kind of I honestly just kind of stopped watching, but I always noticed that it was still on.
Yeah.
And then last couple years, you kind of got me back into it, and because like I was doing car building and car shows, and don't get me wrong, that was so fun. But at the same time, I was sitting there, I was like, this is super expensive. Well, I'm traveling all over Texas, and so I was like, I want to stay home more. And then you got me back into watching the season, so I'm actually going back through and watching the older shows, and then it's just reigniting the old memories.
My question for you: Are you finding better? Are you finding a better feeling about watching PR stuff now? Like not just that, like not just feeling better about that, like finding new and like. Are you finding better people to hang out with and stuff with PR?
Well, online, yes, but in person, no, I don't. It's hard to actually come by people that want to talk about that
yet.
More people are more like family oriented, or
at our age, yeah,
at our age. So it's either about their kids, their families, what their wife or husband are like, and I'm over here just twiddling my thumbs like, but Power Rangers goes boom.
But you are finding higher quality friends online, right?
Yes, and they're actually pretty cool. They're pretty cool to talk around. I mean, ever since we started the Discord, we've run across some really awesome people,
and like Mark, Ben, Clayton Clayton's a hoot. Sam, other Sam, Rachel's pretty cool. Willie's pretty awesome. Like everyone in the Discord's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and didn't think we'd get this far with the podcast talking about Power Ranger based podcast. So pretty awesome.
I feel like I don't want to be like, oh, I helped you with this, but I feel like I gave you a way back in.
Yeah,
a way back
and
into
honestly,
it all.
not only Power Rangers too. That was an opening for a lot more.
Like Kamen Rider and like more movies and some anime.
Man, and arguing at the same time because like sometimes I don't. Oh damn! I thought you were gonna argue with me at the same time.
Oh no, I was gonna let you talk. I really wanted to hear what you had to say.
God dang it! All right, so in turn, I guess, what does Power Rangers mean to old Jim?
Ooh, that's a difficult question to answer there, buddy.
Go on.
I didn't do the same thing Billy did. Like we grew up together, but he went and did foreign football and stuff in junior high. I started reading more books and doing scholastic stuff, more or less. So my time got taken up by that. So we both kind of dig it up Power Rangers there for a little bit. But I always kept my eye on it and, made sure I was aware of it. But I kind of got more into the anime stuff, more into the movie stuff, more into other things than just Power Rangers. And it kind of got away from me. The Lightning Collection happened. And I got sucked right back into it. But Power Rangers means to me is, do you remember the Bulk and Skull arcs and stuff about them being bullies to becoming heroes? And they're not Power Rangers. They're just heroes. They're just good people. They went from being bad people to good people over time.
Yes.
And I think Power Rangers means to me that even the worst people can become good people. Even you just gotta give everyone a chance. And I think that's what it means to me. It's like there's a lot of good in the world still out there. We just, sometimes it takes a minute, and people are generally good people.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's a super sappy statement and stuff, but right now with everything that's going on, I think it needs to be said too that there are good people out there.
Oh yeah,
So,
big time.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave it like that.
Yeah, I guess just don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. Billy might be ugly, but he still has a heart of ugly.
Oh my god. You better watch your mouth, buddy. I'm gonna come over there and just give you all the ugly.
Come at me, bruh. Break time!
Break time. If you're scrolling on the old TikToks
and Instagram
and you want to find somebody that builds model kits and is actually interesting about it and describes what they're doing and actually holds a conversation to probably nobody in the room but the camera, then definitely check out our fun friend Jacob, or as he's known on the TikToks and the Instagrams, Iron Avenger 52, as he takes you on a descriptive building process of Gundam models, and maybe tell and show off his Power Rangers on the background.
Jacob is a proud partner of Zeotoheropod Network. End of break.
What do you think Power Ranger means to the Zeotohero group?
I think it really means a lot to the show itself because the show's named after a season of Power Rangers. Zeo, just in case you guys missed it.
Yeah, Zeo.
Just in case. But it means that there's always something out there for us to talk about. And because Power Rangers, there's so much out there in Power Rangers, so much. And that we always have something to talk about. There's always going to be something to chit chat about. There's always going to be a fandom to go along with it. And
yes,
there's always going to be good people involved with it.
Yeah.
We might get some bad eggs here and there, but we're always going to try to, do what we can the best we can.
Yeah. And I also like going back through and rewatching and actually understanding stuff that, maybe I didn't understand as a kid.
I will tell you one thing, going back and rewatching Turbo, I've watched it a few times.
Yeah.
Going back now as an adult, rewatching it, Elgar has some of the best stupid jokes.
Yeah.
The guy is so ridiculous. I love him.
I always thought Elgar's sword was fish bones.
No, it was cards.
But it's cards.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that until I started rewatching. I was like, why? I always thought it was fish bones.
Oh my god.
What? But now that I'm rewatching it.
And then Divatox is the terrorist.
I don't think we can legally say that right here.
Divatox might be an extremist.
An extremist?
With her political views.
Yes. And how else to show the world to then strap bombs to random innocent civilians instead of trying to blow up the Power Rangers.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. That was dark.
It was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's always something new to talk about. There's always a new theory. There's always something new. And then go back and rewatching old episodes. It's just it's a reminder how the world used to be simple and not easy, but simple. Like it all made kind of more sense.
Right.
It's a nice escape.
And then, so what do you think of the? Okay, so of course, there's Power Rangers, and if if you're new to YouTube, there's also fan creations
like Neon Lights.
Yes, there's Power
Digital
Rangers
Beast,
Unworthy.
Western Strike.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one? What's that one big one? Unforgiven or something?
Power Rangers Unworthy.
Unworthy, yeah, they're pretty big too. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's also different takes, because if you watch the Power Rangers series, there's always going to be, well, because of the Super Sentai footage, there's always going to be gaps within the storyline or the seasons. So that gives opportunity for Power Ranger fans to create stuff that can alternatively go in those holes to fill them.
Mm-hmm.
Or they can personally just branch off and make their own thing.
Yep.
And
or you can have conspiracy theories, like our friend Casey at Mighty Morphin Conspiracy Theories.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta check that channel out, because man, he could go off on a tangent on those.
Oh yeah, he can. But yeah, yeah, and like I think Power Ranger means for the fan creators, it's inspiration for them.
Yes.
Like it's not, they're not gonna steal anything from it, but they're gonna get inspired by Power Rangers and they're gonna build their own ideas and get to express themselves differently.
Yes.
To different ideas that Power Rangers didn't tackle yet. Right. And look at Neon Lights. Like it's a cyberpunk world. I know they had RPM and stuff, but it's still cyberpunk. Mm-hmm. We didn't get real cyberpunk in Power Rangers yet.
The last couple of years, though, with the ones that we've talked to, it is honestly interesting to see how they tackled everything within COVID restrictions too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Voice acting, and how does that, like most of the time these people are doing it over video.
Yeah.
Normally
over Skype or something like that, or Zoom. And and just the amount of work that goes on the fan creations. Oh my goodness, it's amazing.
It's insane, and that's what we love. We love seeing people tackle hard situations,
hard
and prevail from
projects.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what you would say, right?
They're stuck like that. I can't get them back down.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, that's pretty awesome, and we've met a couple really awesome PR fan creations too, and interesting.
We met Johnson from from Western Strike. He was freaking cool. We have Neon Lights, who's a partner with us.
Yes,
his stuff is fantastic. JP with Digital Beast, and we're gonna have a couple of his voice actors come on the show at some point too.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you not tell me about this?
Hey, the schedule's there. Well, we're gonna have some other voice actors come on, and they want to talk about, and they're not just heroes either. There's some villains coming.
Ooh,
that's right. We're gonna flip the coin on its head.
Ah,
ha!
Can we practice our maniacal laugh together?
Okay, on 3. 1, 2. You
see that? We didn't even wait for number 3, because we're evil like that.
We're that evil. Evil.
Oh man. So okay, all right. What are you? Okay, let's ask this. What are we looking for later to? Wait, that didn't make no sense. What are we looking for later on?
We're gonna look for.
Sorry,
later on?
I can't do the speaks.
English is hard for you today, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What we're looking forward to? I honestly want to see what Hasbro does with the PR stuff. I really want to see what happens. Like I'm legitimately interested to see what the American take on PR is going to be. Not like in the suit direction.
Oh yes, yeah. I definitely want to see that too. Yeah.
I want to see some of the Lightning Collection stuff come out because I really, 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 really want Ninja Storm Red. I really want him, and then Ninja Storm Green Samurai Ranger. I want both of them, and Dustin. So I just want the whole Samurai collection. That Samurai Ninja Storm collection. I just want the whole Ninja Storm collection. That's what I want. Hasbro, if you're
Honestly,
listening, that's what I want.
Hasbro's probably listened to us for the first 2 minutes and dipped out.
Like, nope.
Nope. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to see more of that. I want to see what I really want to see the fan creation, like what comes next with the fan creation. Willie's working on his own audio drama right now. So Willie on our Discord is a cool cosplay dude. Yeah, cosplay dude.
Yes.
Cosplay dude, and he's working on his own stuff right now, and he's doing great at it, and he's learning and growing, and standing on a bunch of other fan creators. They're all learning and growing, and I just want to see where they take the stuff to. I just want to see where they take their projects.
Yeah, and I'll absolutely agree with you.
Mm-hmm. Also, I want to see the next Avenger movie. I want to see what happens with that.
There's another one?
Well, it's they're in stage 4 now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, not Doctor Who. Doctor Strange just got released yesterday as a time of recording.
Yep.
That's right, guys. Doctor Who Strange.
That's when you insert the Twilight music right there.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel that too. Like, what are we looking for? Honestly, kind of want to see. They hinted shifting into a higher gear for next year. Yeah. Lightning Collection. Kind of want to see if they're. I don't think it's going to be turbo.
It might be Operation Overdrive. It could be.
I think
RPM.
It's Operation Overdrive or RPM.
Yeah, only 2 car things.
Yeah, because they don't own the rights. I don't believe they don't own the rights to turbo. Still. I think Disney.
I do want to say one thing I'm looking forward to. This is a project in the making, and it's something we've been working on for a little bit now. We're actually going to be opening up a merch store here soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was a test dummy for the first purchase.
That's right, and I paid for it.
Wait, what?
So yeah, keep an eye out. We're gonna start making more announcements about it. But everyone listening to this episode this week knows about it early. But shh, keep on the DL.
Yeah,
we're gonna start putting pictures up and stuff on Instagram and things and Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna be the model for it.
You're gonna be the model? Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be me with the fridge door open most of the time.
Well, if it looks good in the fridge light, you were good.
Yeah. Oh man.
We're also gonna open up some other things here soon. If you haven't noticed, the show's kind of taking a little bit of a shift lately. We're starting to do more YouTube projects as well. So keep an eye out for a new YouTube project coming along the way. We're gonna start making quality content, like not just us bickering, but actual quality content.
Yes, of us actually talking about stuff that we kind of know.
They're not conspiracy theories; they're unproven facts.
That's correct. That's what our legal team says. And then that's when you cut in the legal team, and there's Sam talking about her grandma eating people.
But yeah, so keep an eye out for new stuff coming from us. That's another thing I'm looking forward to as well. So I know you're looking forward to it because why not, right?
Everybody else does it, so hey. And it'd be pretty cool to walk around town and actually see our shirt on somebody and be like, "Oh, that's cool."
That would be amazing if we actually did that one day. Like someone actually wearing our stuff, like, what?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Because to be fair, I think our logo looks pretty sick.
Yeah, I like it, and I love how your partner, basically took my chicken scratch on a post.
Took your doodle, chicken scratch doodle, and made it to our logo, and I'm so proud of them. Oh my goodness! Happy. Knocked out the damn park, and I'm like, it's so cool.
But not just one logo, 6 different ones.
7 logos.
7 logos overall.
Mm-hmm. Do math.
Well,
yeah. People, if you've seen your TikTok, they've seen the blue one. If they see my Instagram, they've seen the green one. If they saw behind the mics, they saw the yellow one, and now they've probably seen the red one.
The red one. Yeah.
So we got a few more still to go.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want to see if they'll make me a Blue Centurion one.
For what?
A logo for the Blue Centurion.
Oh.
I want to see the elephant head with a cop helmet on or something.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Oh man, so thanks for sticking around and listening to this shorter than normal episode of me and Jimmy talking about what the PR stands for us individually, together, our podcast, our Discord, and where it's gonna where we want to see things go. And any last words, Jim?
Yeah, if you want to hit our Discord up, go to discord.zeotohero.com. And if you want to share our podcast with people, I set this really cool link up for you. It's really cool. So just type in podcast.zeotohero.com. And depending on what device they're using, it's going to pop properly for them on their device. So if they're using an iOS or Apple device, it's going to pop up with Apple Podcast. If they're using a Android phone, it's going to most likely pop up Spotify. That's our two biggest listener groups is Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you just use that link, it goes to our website on your web browser, which I think is really cool. Because huge nerd, set up cool stuff.
You plug all the stuff in there.
Yep. And we're also doing more promotional stuff. We're gonna do some more cool ads, not ads, but like more social media posting. Working on making like audio visual stuff for like the podcast for like Instagram and things. I'm working on a couple things just to make things pop a little more. Like, ha!
Yeah. So, yeah, and also if you want to follow us on our social medias, they are zeotohero.
Across the board, Zeotohero.
Across the board, everything.
Which is now set properly. Yeah. Because somebody fixed the TikTok.
Yeah.
So proud of you. Stop crying.
Okay.
Stop crying.
But thanks again for tuning in and listening to Bill and Jam's Adventures on
Time and Space.
No, on the Zero to Hero podcast.
Not Zero to Hero.
Zeo to Hero.
Zero to Hero?
Zero. Anyways, play the exit music. Hey, Billy here. If you're liking the show, give us a rating and review. It helps us in the algorithm to be easily found by fans and creators. You can find us at zeotohero.com and follow us on all our social medias with zeotoheropod.
40/40s, 40 by 40. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. 40, 40, 40, 40 minutes. 40, 40, 40, 40.
That was bad.